How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down. Beside the club, blah blah blah. Chill, relax, write poems or shit. I've decided I'll join the literature club. Everyone's up. My goodness, do you really mean that, blood? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, blah blah blah. We're super pissed. Yes, we could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Well, everyone, I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. But I look forward to seeing how you express yourself, alright? Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat, blah blah blah. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Can't wait. Let's write the poem. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. Whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. I love the fact that he writes of course, because she's the class star or whatever. I'll really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I still think you should go to the anime club. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts writing a poem tonight. I'm getting 400 fucking frames. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read? Yes, please. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still in my friend's house. The only difference was there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing part was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Interesting. Very interesting. So there's just 2 of these girls jumping around. Landscape. I think analysis. Let's see. Vibrant. Universe. Desire. Sparkle. Incongruent. Vertigo. Let's see. Judgment. I think she likes judgment. Let's go with intellectual. I already know a lot of these now that I've been, again, I'm doing this shit. Wrath, Milk Prayer, Bouncy, Silly, Flying, Love, Sunny, Captive, Dream. Dream? Determination? I mean, all of these are determination. Fantasy, I think. Yeah, fantasy. Oh, she likes fantasy, unfortunately. Pleasure, I know she likes that. Climax, yeah. Vocation, happiness. These wouldn't even trigger anything because the girl who liked these is not here. Sticky. I don't know, which should I go for? Climax, maybe? I'm just gonna go with vocation. I guess she likes it. Sorry, like that before. Playground, anime, depression, socks, jumpy, extraordinary. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Variance, strawberry graveyard, blah blah blah. Hopeless. I've never picked one of these. I feel like Monica would jump in and that would scare the shit out of me. Fester, covet, fear, poof. I don't know. Embrace, maybe. Yeah, there's a lot of these that I don't understand because these are. I feel like these are new. Explode, flower, uncontrollable, charm, play, effulgent. I know she likes that. Unrestrained, frightened, unrequited, hope, starscape. I know she likes that. Good. Now let's go back to school and see what happens. Again, blood. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Yeah. No, don't worry. I keep my promise and blah, blah, blah. I'm back at the literature club. Everyone's hanging out. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that must be when Sayori jumps in, but this time it's Yuri. Thank you for keeping your promise, blood. I hope that it isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, that is creepy as shit. At least there's no noise accompanying it, or I would fucking piss myself. I can't play this game, man. I'm forcing myself to play it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Already had to drag by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, there won't be the end of it. Why is she over the text? I can't see it. This game is breaking. Manga is literature. I'm gonna keep this fucking headphone off my ear. I'm gonna fucking get scared if they play a loud noise. As is scary with all the fucking shit on the screen. So we defeated, Natsuki blocks back into her seat. I'm sorry, blood. I will make sure to put your comfort first. Yuri shoots Natsuki with disappointed gaze. By the way, I checked for a hentai mod or patch or whatever. Unfortunately, I couldn't find one. I went on later. I ended up on what was it called? Doki Doki mods or R Doki mods, which is like a subreddit or whatever. And there are some fan games which have hentai scenes in them, but the original game is pure, I suppose. There's nothing over the top that you can add to it. Yuri should not give it a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the school and all, perhaps you have an interest in. Wait, is the screen tilted? Or was it always like this? I feel like the screen is tilted towards the right or whatever. So you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like I said, I'm in a club now, blah blah blah. Wait, I don't mean that. If you don't really want to, I figured I guess I said anything. No, that's not it, Yuri. I want to try part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Right, this part, I think this is where this whole screen is fucked up because right now Sayori like leaks out the information that Yuri got a book for us. So now that she is not here, all the effects are happening on the game. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag, pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book, blah blah blah. Yeah, same read, you know, discuss it if you want. This is girl accidentally being cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. But you can read it at your own pace. Look forward to hearing. Okay, the screen settled down because Sayori is gone from the scene. Everyone settled in. I expect Monica to give her some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Now, where are we going? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from her reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover is the same book she lent to me, blah blah blah. And we just talk out all our bullshit. Is fine. I was focused. I was reading a bit, reread some of this for no particular reason because she wanted to, you know, read at the same time as we did. She also bought 2 books because she was giving some shitty excuse that, oh shit, this is totally no other reason for buying this. An ominous eye cover which gives the impression of Illuminati or whatever. The book, this and that. She likes dark stuff, which she gave a synopsis of, which sounded like she was talking about is something cute or something. What the fuck is this? When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? That is so fucking creepy, dude. Not again, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm sorry, I don't apologize. I feel like this whole thing, I was originally planning to just like power through all of this, but if they keep being creepy like this, I'm gonna have to like play this in chunks. Every day I would be playing like 15 minutes. This is gonna end like next year or some shit. I don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly bullshit. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Was that? Oh yeah, that part is not even in the backlog. History does not recount all the bullshit that she's spotting. I think when Sayori died, her character also, I think the characters are breaking as well. I did not expect that because they don't have the influence of Sayori, so their characters are slowly like cracking or whatever. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if you start talking too much. That's blah blah blah. I just don't passion about reading. Listen, I can do this. Literature club and all. Blah blah blah. I might just start reading. What the fuck was that? I might as well start reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but man, I'm getting fucking creeped. I'm actually sweating right now. What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly read the book and I put it in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That's reading in company with someone. I see. Blah blah blah. Nothing too fast. Now, when the CG kicks in, I wonder what is going to happen. I soon understand what Yuri means after our reading in company. As I can feel her presence over the shoulder, it's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting. Yuri's in the corner already. She's not looking at her own book. Glance over. She's looking at my book instead. Sorry, I was just... What the fuck was that? I didn't get to read because I was skipping. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I need to really slow down. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry, mean, blah, blah, blah. And then we put the dexes together and we try to look at shit together. I wonder what's that going to be like. Left arm is touching hers almost, and it's difficult to like smooth around the pages and shit. We take the same book at the same time. This scene does not have Sayuri, so maybe her character will calm down a bit. Holding it like this, huddled together, is kind of distracting me. She's warm and shit, right? You turn the page and all that. She's like slow reader and like fast reader. She's fast reading, I'm slow reading. She's trying to go at our pace. This CG did not exist. I don't think she ever smiled at us or whatnot, but we'll see. Probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks, this, that. We continue reading. You no longer ask me if I can ready to turn the page. I assume she's finished, so I just turn the page. Blah, blah, blah. Let's save it right here. We're gonna save only the choices just in case we feel like it. But I'm just doing a death run in which I just pick one girl, and I'm just gonna assume that everyone's gonna die slowly. Intimate exchange. Blah, blah, blah. Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Yeah, she did mention that. That CG also did not exist. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Okay, so what they did is, because Sayuri is not here, she went into complete introverted mode, so she actually became a yandere. So the character in this story is kind of a yandere-ish, is that it? And that's why she's like, nah, I'm not like it. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things like she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Yeah. Something else. Never mind. I didn't even get that far yet. So I don't even know why that came into my head. Are you feeling alright? Oh, she pissed now. She's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? She puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. Yeah, she's giving the creepy face. Anyway, I'm fine. Let me. Should I get this? Yeah, I'm gonna get this. Maybe not. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what the thumbnails are gonna be like. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Well, there we go. Yuri stands up, practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was this all about? Blood? Something happened just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. What the hell? No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. Nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured that we start without her. Is that okay? I mean, yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I take a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Man, this is concerning. So should I show my poem to first? Monica? I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem. I wanted to know I'm putting in effort. I wanted her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Blood. Having a good time so far? Is my poem skills going to be as good as they were last time at the end of the first run, or are they also going to be reset? Because if they're not reset, they're going to be alarmed that why are my skills so good. Yeah, good, glad to hear. And by the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions, yeah, club activities, always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Alright, keep that in mind. Of course, I'm afraid to bring things up. Yeah, blah blah. Yeah, he's always obviously new. Want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. And don't worry, Blood. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem. Great job, Blood. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, yeah, he did use the same tactics I normally do. I guess it worked. Yuri's kind of like this writing, full of symbolism, imagery. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. So sometimes I get the impression she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head. There's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must have really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Yeah, I think Sayuri used to talk a lot to Yuri, so without her she's like completely boxed in or something. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Was she masturbating or something? Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. I feel like she went to masturbate or some shit. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? Sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not that good. I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident with someone not very good. That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'm always the way. That doesn't mean I always feel the way, I see. Well, let's read it then. Let's see if there's anything new.